Hello and welcome to Cruise 5. Today we're talking to Sipho Makhabane, all the way from South Africa. Welcome to Cruise 5.
Thank you so much, my brother.
And welcome to Malawi.
Cruise 5.
Cruise 5.
Yeah, I like the word.
Yes.
Cruise 5.
Fantastic. And is it Sipho or Sipho?
Sipho.
Sipho.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A lot of Malawians follow you. It's not your first time to come to Malawi, actually, because I've seen you perform in Malawi before.
Yes.
How many times have you been to Malawi?
This is going to be the second time.
The second time.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
You come from South Africa. I understand you were born in, is it Mpumalanga?
Yes, in Mpumalanga. Yes.
Mpumalanga.
Yes.
How far back is that?
From 1965.
1965.
Yes.
Born and raised there, or you were going all about when you were growing up as a young kid?
Grown up there in Mpumalanga,
Okay.
and then the province of Mpumalanga.
Okay.
And then raised down there on the farms of Mpumalanga.
What was your father doing? What was your mother doing growing up?
My father was working at the farm.
Okay.
They're cutting those sugar canes and planting oranges, bananas, you know, all those farm fruits, and and I grew up there. And then after that, my father was coming from Swaziland.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
So your father is from Swaziland?
Is from Swaziland.
Okay.
And then my mother was from South Africa.
I see.
So now when they met in South Africa and then working on that farm, then I was born there. And then from there, my father, as was coming from Swaziland, I grew up on that farm, not going to school.
Yes.
You know, when you stay on a farm, you're not going to school.
Exactly.
And then you stay in the farm and then
everything
playing.
is okay.
Everything is fine.
Food is there.
Exactly.
Fruits are there.
And then my father went back to Swaziland, visit home, and then other men asked him, "Hey man, where is your son?" Because I'm the firstborn at home.
Oh, you're the firstborn.
And then where is your son? He's on the farm. What is he doing?
He's farming.
He's not doing anything. He's just staying there, and then he's not schooling. No, he's not schooling.
I said, no.
And then why? We don't have
money.
We don't have money to take him to school. But he's fine. He's okay there.
Yeah.
And the man said, no, man. Can you just bring him here to look after my cattle?
Okay.
Then I'll take him to school.
In Swaziland?
In Swaziland.
Okay.
Then my father came back and said, you know what? Mr. Mashalela wants you to look after his cattle.
Yeah, like, that's fine.
He didn't want to tell me that I'm going to school. He said, no. He wants you to look after his cattle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's fine, no problem.
Yeah.
He took me to Swaziland, and then Mashalela, when I went there, Mashalela said, okay, boy, what you do?
In the morning?
I'll take you to school, but you look after these cattle.
Yeah.
And then you do farming here. We do farming here.
Yeah.
And then I said, no, it's fine, no problem. I look after the cattle. And then we do farming. Wake up in the morning. You know when you at the rural areas.
Yes.
And then we wake up around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning.
You go and do the farm work.
The farm work.
Yes. And then you go home.
Quick
change.
No, my brother, not going home. And then
from the farm.
From that farm, and then you run quickly to school.
Smelling all kinds of smells.
Listen. You bath on those small rivers. You just quick. Then you run to school.
Oh my God.
At the same time, we don't have watch.
Yes.
Like now I have watch.
Yeah.
And that time,
so you don't know what time
it's
it is.
only teacher who has watch. we don't have watch.
You just look at the sun. You're
look at the sun.
I think I must be going to school now.
You look at the sun and say, hey, now it must be around
7.
And I must be at school at 7 o'clock. That's why we wake up around 4, so that 5 o'clock we are on the field.
5 to 7, you're working.
And from home to school, it's something like 20 kilometers.
It's a long distance.
It's a long distance.
And
now we have to run.
You run into school.
Because our time of schooling is not like now.
Yes.
you can't beat a child.
No, no,
You can't.
no.
It's a case.
So you know
So
when you are
that
late.
time,
Yes, yes.
when you're late, my
Oh
brother,
my God. Oh
you
my
find
God.
your teacher waiting for you
With a can in
with a
his hand.
stick.
Yes.
It's
You're like, oh my God. I didn't know. I was looking at the sun.
5.
Turn around.
Turn around. Then you run.
Go.
And then, but I was so happy because I tried my level best.
Yeah.
And God blessed me with upstairs.
Yes, yes.
Because I went to school when I was grown up a bit.
Yes.
Now, the kids looking at this gentleman
Yeah,
with,
they're like,
with the big voice. And
should he be in our class? Is he the new teacher?
you know? And then the good thing about us, those years, our schools were very smart.
Yes.
When you do great at
Yeah,
school,
yeah.
we get promoted.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So now I did my first year, which is A,
Yeah.
which is grade 1 now,
Yeah.
on your language.
Okay.
It's grade 1. Grade 1 and grade 2, I did it in 1 year.
All right.
Because on June, I was moved to grade
the next
2.
class, that we're wasting time with this guy. Let him move to the next class.
Exactly.
Let him move
because
on.
he's upstairs.
He's
He's working.
okay, yeah.
He's okay. And then I moved to grade 2, and then from grade 2, I was number 1.
Wow.
And then I went to grade 3.
Okay.
Is it grade 1, grade 2, grade 3?
Grade
Yes.
3, yes, yeah.
Grade 3 and grade 4, I did also 1
1
year.
year. Wow.
Because on June, I was moving to grade 3.
3 years.
And then is it grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4.
Yes.
I was moved to grade 4.
Yeah.
The only grades that I did it for the whole year is grade 5 because our school was ending on the grade 5.
Grade 5, yeah.
That was the last grade that I have as I'm sitting here. Wow. Because now the purpose of me looking after the cattle of Mr. Mahlalela, it didn't work when I was going to high school now.
Yes.
Because I'll leave very early in the morning because it's far. We're talking about 30 it's about 30 kilometers.
It's a long distance.
It's a long distance. Walking and then coming back home very late.
And you're
now
tired.
Mr. Mahlalela is looking after his cattle from from 6 to 6 in the evening.
And the one who should look after the cattle is in school.
The one that should just look after the cattle is in school. So now it doesn't serve the purpose of him paying my school fees.
Yes, yeah.
That was the end of the road.
Oh, shit.
And then on grade 5.
Yes.
And then I went back. I came back to South Africa. Back to the farm.
Yeah.
Where my father was working.
Okay.
And then my father was no more there.
Yeah.
He was working in Johannesburg on the mines there.
He had left.
But because they know my father, they took me from the farm.
Wow.
And then to work on the farm. And then I worked on
we know this boy.
we know this boy.
Yeah,
and then his father was working here. He was a well-known person.
Yes.
My father was a well-known person. He was a dancer, the traditional dancer in Siswati.
Okay.
And then he was talking too much.
Yes, yes.
Like myself.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
so he was a famous person. Then.
Yes.
So when I came back, they said, okay, it's fine. Let's give him some job, man.
Yeah,
and then they gave me some job there. And then I went to the farm and then planting oranges, taking lychees, and then all those things. And then I worked there. From there, I moved to Kruger National Park, where there's a lot of animals.
Oh, a lot of animals, yeah. It's a world famous park.
Yes, and then I work on that farm, on that park, as a contractor person, working, mixing concrete and daga and all that.
Yeah.
And then we're working on the construction, building those rest camps.
Yes.
In Kruger National Park. When you visit Kruger National Park, and then when you visit there and then you move around, those red camps where you can get some tea or juice, and we are the one who are responsible to build those rest camps. Working on the constructions, I think at Kruger National Park, I worked only 6 months.
Okay.
And then because I was very smart, and then the guy who was looking on after the construction person, and moved from Kruger National Park now to Nelspruit. And they said, no, I can't leave you here.
You have to come with me.
I want to go with you because you're very smart.
Yeah.
I was doing the floor tiles,
Yes.
wall tiles,
Yeah.
plastering and all the carpentry.
Yes.
Like a lot of
Everything.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then they said the white guy said, no, I can't leave this boy here.
He has to come
with me.
Wow.
And then that's how I went to Nelspruit.
You are a musician, so oh my God, I can't ask you if you love music. You must love music. But the question I usually want to find out the answer to is, do you listen to any other music?
Yeah, I listen to other music.
Do you?
Even
Like, do you have like favorite artists and things like that?
Yeah.
People call you their favorite artist.
Yeah, you
So
know, the late Lucky Dube.
Yes.
The late Lucky Dube. The late Lucky Dube.
Yeah.
The Rebeccas.
Yes.
And the Derek Nzimande. I listen other musicians.
Fantastic. What's your first choice going to be on Cruise 5 today?
Let's say Zia Windong.
Zia Windong.
Yeah, Zia wa Indonga ze Jericho.
Oh!
Zawa. Zawe.
I can't speak your language, man. But I love your music. I feel so bad. I love music.
I know. Music.
What does he say? What does he say?
Ziawa.
Uh-huh.
Zia Windonga.
Uh-huh.
The Indonga ze Jericho. Zawelale. Hey, it means the walls of Jericho.
How far down?
The song is about that.
The walls of Jericho are falling down. The first choice of our guest today on Cruise 5, Sipho Makhabane.
We are cruising.
We are cruising through the choices of music. Sipho Makhabane is our guest today on Cruise 5, the man who grew up on many farms. In a farm in South Africa, in Mpumalanga, moved to Swaziland, and now back to South Africa.
Yeah.
Now you're in Nelspruit.
Yes, I'm in Nelspruit now.
Doing what?
In Nelspruit, remember, I started music in 1988.
Yes.
From 1988, I did my first album in 1992. That was produced by Denkosi. The other one, my second album, was produced by Pet Shank.
92, that's when he did Intokozo.
Intokozo was 1993.
93.
Yeah, that was 93 album.
Okay.
Intokozo.
Yes.
That's the song that took me to the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
it's
the song.
It's a favorite even up to now. That one, it just went absolutely.
Yeah, straight away. And then after my recordings, then God has blessed me with an ear.
Okay.
And then also cut away these things of jealous and competition.
Yes.
So I didn't compete with anyone. That's why I'm the only artist in South Africa who discovered a lot of musicians while I'm an artist behind the mic. The likes of Shongen Kopuga, the likes of Hlengi Wemhlaba, the likes of Nandwen Christ Ambassador. You can count and count and count. And I've worked with a lot of musicians like Joya Celebration, Vuyo Mukwena, the late, and Jabu Hlongwane. You can name them. I've worked with them. And then now I'm on development now. Because I discovered a lot of musicians. Now I've got my own record company.
Yes.
That's Big Fish Music.
The Big Fish.
Big Fish.
You are the Big Fish.
The nickname that Big Fish Music, then I ended up registering a record company called Big Fish Music. Yes. So I'm busy doing my development in Mpumalanga.
All right.
Because I have this passion of developing other musicians.
Yes.
Exactly. So I'm busy in the province of Mpumalanga developing the up-and-coming musicians.
You are definitely a great artist, and we'll get to talk more about that. But I just want to know how you discovered. I mean, a young boy growing up on a farm, I mean, most of your interest must be about
my story.
Fruits and things like that. But here you are. How did you discover that?
You know what happened?
Yes.
When I was at school, my teacher used to say to me, I want to hear your tenor alone. Just imagine, we were around maybe 200 kids.
Yes.
On that, because grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5.
Yeah.
And then now, our teacher will just walk a distance where we're at the SEM. Just walk, standing there, we're about to pray.
Yes.
And then before we start praying, and then
we
start with singing.
Okay.
Now, when we're singing, and my teacher said, I want to hear you, alone. said, "Oh, but teacher, out of 100 people, out of 100 kids."
Also, he wants you to sing out loud.
Yes, sing out loud, alone,
Yes.
singing tenor, alone.
Wow.
So the other kids were singing bass,
Yeah,
and then the
soprano
others.
and whatever.
Exactly. And if he didn't hear me, my voice, when he's walking down there, he'll say, "Close your eyes and pray." And then now we are closing, our Father who art in heaven, and then I'll hear him hitting me strong
Oh my God.
because he didn't hear me.
Yes.
So I end up getting angry at him.
Yes.
But I didn't know that God was using him
Yeah.
for my future.
Yes.
Because now, when I was working on the construction,
Yeah.
that thing at school now, it came up now
All right.
when I'm in church.
Yes.
And then now start singing, I'm leading the choruses
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
church. And then start now
And you
playing
remember this, yes.
piano accordion.
Yes. Yes. Accordion.
Yeah,
yes, that one.
accordion.
Yes.
Start
Yes.
playing accordion, and then from there, and start composing songs now.
Yeah.
So that thing from school,
Ah.
now it's getting
coming
now.
out
It's
now.
coming out now.
Yeah.
And then I was very angry at that teacher because I thought this teacher is just coming for me
Yes,
in this
yes,
school. But
yes.
I didn't know that God is using him
Absolutely.
for my future.
Absolutely.
So today I'm sitting here, I'm his product because God uses him with my grade 5,
Yeah.
but I'm sitting here with my grade 5.
Yes, yes.
And then God has blessed me and I'm moving countries and countries and countries with this horror voice.
Yeah.
I don't have a good voice.
You
when
don't
it
have
come-
a good voice. Don't
No,
show off. Now
I
you're
don't-
showing. Now he is showing off. You know you've got a good voice.
No, I
That
don't have
teacher wanted that tenor.
you know, I've got this horror voice. You know, the horror voice here. There is a race that is not singing. There is a race.
The victory
There's
is
people who
to
are-
be won.
My brother, there's people who are singing, with
Real
golden voice.
quality singing.
But the only thing that God has done on this horror voice is the anointing.
Yes.
That's all.
So it gets
And
to
the
people.
tricks of using the voice.
Yes.
Because when I say there is a race,
Yes.
that I must run, that is not singing.
Yeah,
It's like I'm
what's
talking.
this guy doing? Yeah,
But just I'm talking fast.
Yes. With a tune.
With the tune, yes.
And some music. And some instrumentation.
I'm just talking. Just that I'm talking nicely.
But it has worked now because you have won so many awards with that horror voice. Good Lord, look what we are awarding now.
I'm happy you can even pronounce
Horror. Yes. Horror. Can we listen to a horror song now? Let's take a big break. We're talking to Sipho Makhabane, our guest on Cruise 5. The man who doesn't have a voice at all, but you love his music. We all love his music. What our second song going to be?
Let's do Intokozo.
Yeah, are you a pastor now? Because I think watching you perform last time, I was like, this is not just a man singing.
Yeah.
Because you know you've got gospel artists.
Yes, yes.
They go on stage and they sing and people feel blessed. But you approach it differently.
My brother, I would say it's just the grace of God.
Yeah.
Because initially I'm a motivational speaker.
Okay.
But I preach also.
All right.
And then but I'm not ordained.
Okay.
And then I've got invites of some different churches and I go preach.
Yeah.
Because, it's a gift.
Tell me how it feels to be there, because I think you must take it as a privilege that you can command such a large audience and then you can minister to them through song, as opposed to people who just say, I think the hall was packed today, I've made a lot of money. For you, I think you're looking at it differently.
For me, it's ministry.
Yeah.
Because when even on Sunday, when I'll be on the stage, it's not like I'm on festival or whatever, entertainment. Yeah. I do entertain. At the same time, I don't forget that I'm ministering to the people of God. Yeah. Because some, they're going through difficulties. They need this message. Some, they're going through, there's some, as I'm talking to right now, we lost a lot of our loved ones because of COVID. And then some, they will come with their wounds. They need someone to heal them. Yeah. So I can't just go on stage and then jump, and then from there I walk out, and then I'm done. No. When I'm on stage, I don't forget that I'm ministering to the people of God. So I do the entertainment, of which some they came for it. But as they came for it, for entertainment, at the same time, they must get those comfort words from me. And then some, when they return back home, and then they said, you know what, I was limping when I was going that side. Now I'm healed because what I got there. So that's why my team, they know me. I can list the songs that I'm gonna minister with them there. But when I'm there, when I hold the mic, things just happen differently. And then that's why I go with my team. I don't go away without my team, because they understand me. Because when I'm on stage, it's not about entertainment to me. It's ministering. And then when I minister, I listen to the Spirit at that time. It's like when you invite me in your church, I don't play CD. You rather leave it. Because I want to flow with the Spirit at the time. What the Spirit says. Because someone needs the message from me. But now I'm playing a CD, jump, and then it's fading. I'm still dancing, the CD is fading, you know. My brother, I respect people. I respect the work of God. You see me on Sunday, as we are saying last when I was here, I make sure that I minister to the people of God.
That's very true. That's very true.
It's not about entertainment.
It's not a performance.
No, it's not a performance. I'm a worshiper in the house. So when I ascend the stage, before I ask God, help me. Spirit of the living God, be with me. Because what I'm going to say to these people, it must change their lives. Exactly.
Your music is unique in that when you listen to it, you can tell this is Sipho Makhabane's music. And it's been like that from the first song
up until today.
What's that all about? From Intokozo
exactly.
through all these songs, that there's still that Sipho Makhabane through all those songs.
I used to tell young people, up and coming musicians, be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be original. Don't be a copy of someone. I know you love someone, but don't be a copy of that, or be a copy of that particular person. Come up with your own thing. That's why my intro, when it starts, even before I start singing, someone will say, you know what, this is Sipho who's going to sing.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It starts in a certain way.
You'll hear, he brought me this far. No, to leave me lapha. You mix the Zulu and English, and then ask yourself.
He has brought me this far. No, to leave me.
Exactly.
When my friends
and loved ones are nowhere to be found. Yena is always closer. Say no. No. All is a liar. How we can't get over me. He protects me. And he guides me. Though I walk through the valley, I don't fear no evil. Because Jesus, he's always closer to me. The devil is a liar.
The devil is a liar. You are not a liar, though. We like that you're there watching this program today. We're talking to Sipho Makhabane.
We are not talking about them.
Okay.
When you say we are not talking about
we're
them.
Just singing.
When you say the devil is a liar. You know when you point someone on the camera, the devil is a liar. Someone will say,
they're like,
hey, not me. We are not talking.
But even if they were the devil, they wouldn't accept that they're the devil. Let's take a break. The third song from our guest today on Cruise 5, Sipho Makhabane. What's our third song going to be?
Let's go to The Devil is a Liar.
Oh, yes.
He brought me this far.
This far, not to leave me.
Even when my friends and loved ones
are
nowhere to be found.
He's always
closer.
You announced that you retired.
Yeah.
And then you continued doing music.
Yeah.
And then you still perform. I mean, what was that all about? You never really retired, did you?
You know, I remember that was 2010 when I released the album Ebenezer,
Yes.
where there's a song,
Yeah.
He Brought Me This Far Not to Leave
Yes,
Me.
to leave me, yes.
When I released that album, and then I said, oh, let me retire. Because now I've produced a lot of artists. So now I'm working on different musicians and to discover those up and coming musicians.
Yes.
I said, okay, because I'm a person who doesn't want to cook a shortcut. I
Yeah.
want to do a very well cooked meal.
Yes.
When I'm in the studio, I want to focus on my albums and do great music. So now, the work, it was a lot now to me, because producing Hlengiwe this side, producing Tobegile this side, working with Jabu Hlongwane this side, working with a lot of musicians. And then now it became a heavy load to me. I said, you know what? Let me just rest a bit and then focus on developing the young ones.
Yeah.
Hey, the people who supported Sipho Makhabane all
can't.
these years.
We can't allow you
And
to
they
go.
said to me, you know what, Mr. Makhabane, you can't leave us like this. Another old man called me, said, come here when I'm fun. You know when you say, come here when I'm fun?
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Was that?
Yeah, Wozala boy.
Was that?
Wozala boy.
Yeah.
Then I came, he said, tell me, who buys your music? I said, it's you. He said, if it's us buying your music, we want to buy.
We are telling you.
We want to buy. And then he left me.
Oh my God.
He didn't say a lot of words.
Oh
He
my
just
God.
left me.
Oh, what a
And
heavy burden.
then
Like-
from there, I sat down. I said, Ish,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
I'm what I am today because of these people.
That's true.
And then let me just listen to them.
Yes.
And then that's why I went back to the studio,
Yeah.
because I listened what the people want from me, what the people expect from me. Because the type of music that I sing, the melody, as you were saying before,
Yeah.
it's then people are asking me, where are we going to get this Maye? And then, you know, when I sing, it just happened.
It just happens.
I put my Zulu.
Exactly, yeah.
Even if it's a single song,
Yeah,
an
yeah.
English song.
Yes.
It happens that I put a Zulu word somewhere there.
It just comes.
But how did it happen? I don't know, even myself.
Exactly.
And then I said, okay, it's fine. That's why I went back to the studio. And then now, the years, now I'm old man now.
You're not.
They call me Mkulu now.
Mkulu now.
Yeah.
Not Gogo.
Yeah, they call me Mkulu now.
Mkulu.
Gogo is a female.
Is
a grandmother.
A female.
Yeah, it's a it's a grandmother.
Grandmother.
It's Gogo.
Yes.
Then Mkulu is a grandfather.
Grandfather. Mkulu.
Yeah, Mkulu.
Mkulu in Chichewa is simply a grown-up person.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Muntu wankulu is anybody, male or female.
Oh.
And Gogo can be male or female.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow, look,
Yeah.
I'm learning.
But I'm not calling you Gogo here. I'm calling you Mkulu. The importance of nurturing young talent.
Yes,
people
yes.
like you. I mean, you started your music in the 80s and you've
Yes,
gone through
yes.
the 90s and the 20s. And people think, well, I've got my side well covered. I've got all these awards and I'm doing fine.
yeah.
I don't need to work with other people. But you seem to still have that passion to nurture other young talents and make sure that continues. Tell me the importance of doing that.
I've learned something in life that will also teach our leaders. If God has blessed you on that position, do something while you're sitting on that chair. So that when you move out from that chair, when you look back and say, you know what, in my time, this is what I've done.
Yeah, that's important.
Exactly.
That's important.
You are HOD, the head of the department.
Yes.
You are a minister.
Yeah.
You are a
The president.
premier, the president,
the CEO.
the CEO. But when you are on that chair as that position of a CEO, do something, or a minister. Let me talk about ministers because those are our leaders.
Yeah.
We depend on them as we are living in this world.
Yes.
Now, if we vote them to be on those positions,
Yeah.
we want them to deliver and take care of us.
Yes.
But now, if you take that position, then you sit there, you don't do anything, comes at 5 years, then you move out from that seat. When you look back, there is nothing that you can point that in my time I've done ABCD.
Yeah.
So this thing of discovering and nurturing the talents, it's in me. Yeah, it's in my bones.
Yeah.
Even if I sometimes I said, you know what, I'm tired now working with artists. You know, they are talking too much
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
sure,
All that.
yeah.
They're always complaining.
Artists are difficult people to work with.
Listen,
Yeah.
the pride,
Yes.
the fame.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of things that you know what. Let me just rest and focus on myself, and then do my businesses, and then that's all. But I failed because it's in my bones.
Yeah.
You know, when someone comes and said, Mr. Makhabane, please, I need your help. And
You're like, but I said no more.
but I said, no,
But
guys.
just you. I'll just help you. You're the last one.
Yeah, I said, yeah, okay, it's fine. What do you want me to help with? I said, no, can you help me? I'm a gospel singer.
Yeah.
And then I said, no, you know what? I'll end up helping
Yeah.
because it's in me.
I can imagine.
And then now it's in my veins.
Yes.
So I end up helping.
Yeah.
It's many times I said, no, I can't do it anymore.
Yes.
Many times.
You still end up doing
But
it.
I end up doing it because it's the one that is in me. It makes me to help the people. So I listen to that voice, and then I don't. In short, it's paining me when you see someone struggling.
Yeah.
It hurts me.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I quickly run to help and see how can I help, and then it's in me.
That's the big fish himself, Sipho Makhabane, our guest today on Cruise 5. Our fourth song, what is it going to be?
I think you have Vuka Mphefumulo Wami this side. Vuka moya wami. Yeah, let's go to Vuka Mphefumulo Wami.
Vuka means wake up and go.
Yeah, wake up.
You see, I got that one right. Vuka Mphefumulo. Rise, my soul, rise. We're going to take a break on Cruise 5 today. Our guest, Sipho Makhabane. Vuka Mphefumulo Wami. You have won so many awards. I think you must be running out of space where to put your awards. Best this, best producer, you know.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
I mean, you've even gotten the all-time, best classic of all time.
Yes.
As somebody who sings gospel music, and you get all these awards, and you get to places, and everybody knows you. I don't know how you balance that, you know, because you still have to remain faithful to your God and know that you're a minister, you're a gospel artist. But then on the other side, you're like, hey, I'm not your regular. I'm not just another gospel artist. I'm the multi-award winning. Show some respect.
My brother, let me just say this. Each and everyone who lives in this world, he has got his own pride.
Yes.
Everyone. Nobody can tell me that he doesn't have a pride. No,
Is that so?
No, nobody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay.
It depends. How do you deal with your pride?
Okay, all right.
Simple and straightforward.
I was gonna say no, but now the turn you have taken is okay, yeah, that's all right.
It's there. And it's a human being.
Yeah.
It's a human being thing.
Yes.
Everyone has a pride.
Yes.
But it depends how do you deal with your pride.
Okay.
I deal with my pride.
Yes.
Sometimes I perform a lot of stadiums.
Yes.
Hundreds of thousand people.
Yes.
Now, when I'm behind the stage, holding my mic, when the band starts and they start throwing my voice, you hear the people who hear my voice
responding. And something in
and
your
then
heart.
something, it jumps and I said, hey, quiet. No.
When shut
Get
up.
away. Get away from me.
Yes.
Get away from me. You have to deal with your pride.
Okay.
There's two things that goes together as twins.
Okay.
It's fame and pride.
Okay.
It goes together.
Okay.
If you fail to deal with these two, you are dead. I'm telling you now.
No way.
When you fail to deal with these two, you are gone. A lot of musicians, you can't even talk to them today.
Yeah.
because they fail to deal with these two, fame and the pride. Because the more you become famous, the pride comes.
But man, you need to enjoy a little. You know, like enjoy the.
No.
Feel
It's
a little proud.
No. Not about boasting or looking other people down and then no. I'm against that.
Okay.
The gifts that I have,
Yeah.
I'm what I am today because the people who supported me, they are still there.
Yeah.
I must respect them.
Yeah.
I must understand their situation. If they come with their stories to me, I can say, hey, I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Talk to my agent.
No. I wait and listen to the story and see how can I help.
Yes.
Even I'm walking, like if I'm going to the mall,
Yeah.
if maybe I have an hour,
Yeah.
I go to the mall, I add myself 1 hour more.
Yes. Yeah.
So that when someone stop me talking to me,
Yeah.
I can't tell these people I'm in a rush.
Yes.
No, I just stop and then listen to it. Sometimes those are the people that keep on motivating me.
That's true.
Mr. Makhabane, you know this song
Yeah.
over and over,
Yeah.
like a mighty sea.
Oh.
You know what happens when you write that song?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now I'm listening to this person and then I'm getting more ideas.
Yes.
But I can't be on the rush all the time.
Yeah.
So I know how to deal with the pride and fame because I'm the minister of the word.
Yeah.
So I must be always humble. Not because I don't enjoy life. I enjoy life.
Yes.
If I want to go, I want to enjoy life. I drove my car and then I go
Yeah.
to the mall and go to the restaurant and sit down and eat and then, but I'm against boasting and have pride that people, they don't touch you.
Yeah.
They don't even talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm against that.
Okay. We get that. We will not be doing that. We repent our sins.
You know, my brother, you know, when God blesses you,
Yeah.
don't forget where you come from.
That's true.
Our brothers and sisters, they leave their grannies on the villages there. They are staying on the big suburbs,
Yeah.
buying these big cars.
Yeah.
But their mothers and fathers, their grannies down there, they're living in the shacks. And the shack is doing like this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna fall over.
It's going to fall over. But you are driving a big machine.
Yeah.
You don't even send a single cent
Yeah.
to those old people who prayed for you, who raised you, who took you to school. You what you are today because of their prayers and the sense they were putting together for you to go to school. Now you are famous. Now you are working on good positions. You forget where you come from. It's totally wrong. You must always remember, your days, they are on them. That's why the Bible says respect.
Your elders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, if you don't respect your elders, your life, instead of living 80 years, my brother, you'll come to an end around 40 years.
Yeah, now you're bribing us. Now you're bribing us. You want us to behave so that you can live longer. This is corruption.
I'm telling you, you must always remember where you come from. Don't forget the people who struggle to raise you.
That's very
up.
true. Sipho, you have had many things happen around you, but I think there have been two major accidents that you have had. Yeah, and I want us to talk about that. The recent one wasn't as serious as the first one. You had an accident sometime in
2014.
2014.
2014.
Yes. And then 2020 you had another accident where your car was bashed back and front. But let's talk about the 2014 one. That was a horrible accident.
That one was a horrible one, and
That
then
one was a horrible accident.
people they didn't have any hope that I'll live again.
Oh my God!
And I'll wake up because I was on coma for 6 days.
6 days in a coma.
6 solid days I was on coma, and then people they lost hope. They said, no, the man is gone. On the 7th day, my brother, on the 7th day, the heavens decided to wake me up. I woke up. I was not even jumping or what. I just woke up, just opened my eyes, And I look at those small windows and where I am now. I don't know. I don't know this house. And then the white lady was next to me. They were watching me over 24/7. And then when they see me move, they see my movement, said, "Oh, Mr. Makhabane, you were involved in an accident." I said, "Accident? I can't remember anything about the accident."
What happened? What was this accident about?
Even now I'm sitting here. I don't know anything about that accident.
My good Lord.
What I know, my memory ends when I was driving, see a garage.
Yes.
A petrol garage.
Yes.
And then my mind was, I was debating that I drove in the garage or I proceed.
Yes.
I found that, no, I'm okay. I don't feel tired. I don't feel like maybe I go to the bathroom or what. Let me just proceed. My memory ends there. Then but they said the accident happens, I'm sure about 500 meters from passing that garage. So it happens just there. But I can't remember anything about that accident. My memory ends when I was still debating, I drove in or I proceed. It's end there.
Then blackout.
From there, gone. I just see some nice gardens where I was walking. And to me, it was like I was just sleeping. Not even, because I can't remember swerving the car or brakes or whatever, or seeing another car, I don't. It was a head-on collision. Then, boom, finished. And then, I don't know. After that, I struggled to find out what happened. And then the doctor said to me, "You know what? Don't even think that you will find that. You won't find it." As a human being, there's this thing they call the black spot.
Okay.
Now, if there is something that's going to happen disturbing your mind, it shut down the curtain.
Okay.
So that you don't see what's going to disturb your mind. So they call it the black spot.
Yes.
My doctor said, don't even try to.
You won't find it.
No, you can't find it. It's gone already. Because if maybe it didn't shut down the curtain, maybe what happened, it's what's going to make you mad.
Exactly. It's God's way of protecting us.
Exactly.
Even the pain, sometimes God does that when the pain is extreme.
My brother,
He just shuts you down.
There's something that I can't even remember. I don't know what happened. I don't know how did it happen.
My good Lord.
The police people, when they come to, because I was alone, and I was not invited to go for singing.
Yeah.
I was invited to go preach.
Okay.
On that day.
Yeah.
With the message, who was the first person on the fire? I was going to talk about 3 boys.
Yeah.
But my question was, who was the first man on the fire? That was my message. And then now, I didn't go to the church to finish to say that message, because I wanted to know who was the first man on the fire.
What fire?
The 3 boys on the fire.
Okay.
Meshach, Abednego, and Shadrach.
Yes.
And then now, I was asking the question, who was the first man on the fire? The first man on the fire was Jesus, was the Lord himself.
That's why the fire didn't consume.
Exactly.
As a man of the word, you must understand this thing. And I see even when the other accident happened, you said, no, this was an attack. Because I was going to, so you look at them, you consider them attacks from the dark world, stopping you from delivering this message.
My brother, even the journalists in South Africa, they were always talking about me involved in the accident. I was not alone on the accident. I was involved with other people. Then I was able to talk about the other people who was involved. Because they don't know, nobody knows them. They don't talk about them.
Yes.
But I didn't hit a tree. No.
You ran into another car.
Exactly.
But the story is always about Sipho.
Exactly. Guys, it's not about Sipho.
There were several other people involved in that
We were
accident.
3. It was myself on the one car and the 2 on the other car.
Yes.
So then talk about all of
everybody.
us.
Yeah, sure. It's not just one person.
Because I only have this card. The other car, the gentleman was driving with his wife.
Yes.
And then the wife broke the leg. Yeah, had a small fracture.
Yeah.
And then, but now people are talking about Sipho Makhabane. No. Talk about the others also, because they are human beings. So I didn't hit the tree.
Yeah.
weird and collagen with
Yeah.
a human being.
We have to wind up. I've got a set of questions which I would like to ask you.
Yes.
To which you can only answer yes or no.
Okay.
But first, you must tell me your full name. What is your full name?
Sipho Makhabane.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Do you have any piercings?
What's that?
Like piercings anywhere?
No, no, no.
No, you don't.
No.
You don't wear earrings?
No, no, no.
I see the way you shake your head. It's like, I'll never do that. That's an emphatic no. Do you have children?
Yes.
Have you ever shot a gun?
No.
Have you ever cried over someone?
Yeah, you know, in life.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
happens.
it's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Have you fallen in love before?
Yes.
Have you killed a chicken before?
No, no, no. Hey, I'm scared of doing that.
Really?
You can't kill it.
It's a chicken.
Listen,
It's
even
a
when I'm here,
Yeah.
you want to slaughter it.
You not look.
Listen, I run away.
You are the big fish. Come on.
No, I don't do that.
You just never killed a chicken. Oh, anyway, have you ever gotten into a fight?
Argument, but not
Not
physical.
No, not
Yeah.
physical fight. Have you gotten any surgeries?
Yeah, I have.
Have you donated blood?
No,
Do you know your blood group?
no,
Have you ever smoked weed?
no,
Would you smoke weed?
no,
Have you ever drunk alcohol?
no,
Would you drink alcohol?
no.
Have you broken someone's heart?
Hey, maybe many. Yes.
I don't want us to go there. Sipho Makhabane, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And the heart you have broken.
But I repent them.
He's sorry. I apologize on your behalf.
Thank you.
I apologize on his behalf. He's very sorry.
I repent.
He never meant to do it. But it's life. What can one do about it? What's our last song going to be?
I can't remember.
We'll just
You can choose anyone.
we can choose any song, and that's how we end our chat with Sipho Makhabane here on Cruise 5.
We were cruising. Really, we were cruising.